Happy Monday, everybody. Today is day 19 of the build, and it is August 25th. Had a good weekend resting. The weather this week is supposed to be phenomenal. It's like 70-something degrees right now, which is crazy. I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna take care of my easy run for this morning. I got a double today. Really looking forward to the weather this week, though. I've got 12 miles right now and then 4 miles later, so that'll be fun. 12 miles now, 4 miles later, 16 for the day. Yeah, and then I've got a pretty fun week for like my workouts for Tuesday and Thursday. It's gonna be pretty much marathon specific pacing. I got a half marathon workout on Thursday, but nothing VO2 max, which is those are the ones that like kind of, I don't know, they kind of intimidate me. I don't know if every runner feels that way, but that's one thing that I definitely have not done a lot of, or more than likely enough of, in my builds. So this week this build is going to be very different in that regard, because Clayton's got me doing a lot more VO2 max than I'm used to doing. So anyways, I do have a little bit of fatigue still from the weekend, and I was thinking about it from Saturday's run being just, I don't want to full on call it a bust, but it was a hard run. I think the thing that was contributing to the difficulty of that run was the amount of sweating that I had done prior 2 days, and the fact that I had mowed my yard the day before on Friday. Our yard had gotten pretty overgrown, and so it was kind of a feat getting it back to square one. And I think it just depleted me a little bit more. Maybe I didn't take enough nutrition in. I felt like I carb loaded pretty well, but those things happen, and you just chalk it up for what it is. So anyways, I think going into this week, I need to be really intentional on my recovery. I got phenomenal sleep last night. I got a lot of sleep last night, 8 or 9 hours, somewhere in there. So that feels great. And I'm gonna try to stretch and do maybe get it like in an Epsom salt bath later today, just to kind of help with the recovery, speed that process up, try to get rid of the leftover fatigue that I have. But anyways, that's the goal for this week. So let's get on with this run. 12 miles, easy. I'm gonna listen to a good book. Maybe gonna listen to some Yellow Card. Where are my Yellow Card fans at? Come on, I'm like back in high school every time I hear them. So, okay, we'll go get it. See you guys after. 12 miles done. Pretty enjoyable run. It was definitely, the temps were pretty great, which is awesome. Slightly hot, but not like blistering. Actually, I didn't check the stats, so I'll throw them up here. I don't know what I ran. It was an easy run. Felt easy. Heart rate felt great, and probably could have just used a little bit more fluids, but made it work. I stopped about 3/4 of the way and filled up at a bagel shop, so that's great. Cool. Run 1 down, and I'll do my 4 miler probably sometime around like 4:30 or 5, somewhere in there, and then I'll be done for the day. All right, cool. Gonna go get showered, and we'll see you guys later. Run number 2 of the day, and y'all, I do not want to do this run. Like, I'm very tired. I don't know if I'm fighting some sickness. I don't feel sick, but like I'm just wondering, because of how tired I am, if my body is like really, really digging in. It could just be fatigue, but I'm not sure. I was supposed to do 4. I think I'm only gonna do 3, and then I'll make up the 1, maybe do a second double this week. After like maybe tomorrow's workout or Thursday's workout, throw in like a little 2-mile double or something like that. But I'm gonna do 3 today, cap it at 15, listen to my body, and get on with the day. All right, let's go do this. All right, so I ended up doing the full 4. Ended up feeling a little bit better once I got going, which is great. I think the Epsom salt bath may have been the culprit, because I was very sleepy, and I use a lot of some salts in those baths. So I think the extra magnesium might have triggered some of that rest response. But anyways, it's all done. 4 miles down, 16 for the day. And we get ready for tomorrow, which will be an 8-mile PMP. Should be 12 miles for the day, 2-mile warm up, 2-mile cool down, 8-mile PMP at 5:50 pace tomorrow. So let's hope it all goes well tomorrow. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So I'm gonna get some rest, get something to eat. Here are the stats for today's second run. And with that, day 19 is in the books. We'll see you guys on day 20.